I'm food shopping, but I had to stop and take a couple of minutes. So I figured I'd run a live stream, see if anybody was around. I really hate the grieving process. Since my deprogramming process was live online from 2014 to 2022, I don't see any reason why you guys can't be here to help me grieve. And then I just found out today that another friend is passing away. Well, it not necessarily a friend. Well, yeah, a friend, but another somebody that puts together conferences that was going to interview me, and the interview's not going to happen now because they're sick and literally dying. So, hey Joe, hey DC. I figured I'd take a quick break for a couple of minutes, do my food shopping, get my supplies for the Sabbath, and then get back to work. I still have 55 pages. I still have 55 pages. And I noticed the first section of my book, probably the reason why it took me so long to proofread it was because I wound up kind of rewriting it. Well, not rewriting it, but adjusting it. I took a lot of time to adjust it. My book is going to come out so good. When you guys read it, hopefully there'll be no typos. Like, instead of saying I will do something, when you have a typo and it's like I with something, but it should be I will something. Anyway, so hopefully I correct all the typos and there's none there. I hope the writing itself, like the sentence and paragraph structure and like the grammar and punctuation, I hope the writing itself is awesome. I know the book as a whole, as like a whole writing, is very unique. And it's a rare writing style that I used. But the writing style I used, I really did not have a choice in using it because of the fact that my memories are fragmented. And as I read through my own book to like proofread, I'm proofreading it right now. As I read through my own book, I'm like, wow, Holly. Wow. I did a good job. I think people will enjoy reading it. I think people will enjoy reading it. But you'll want to pay attention because it's not written in a linear time. It You'll be able to follow it, but it jumps around. Thank you, Joe. I'm so happy that you're proud of me because Stu's gone, Vinny's gone, my grandparents are gone. I don't have friends left. I mean, I got my mother and the safe house owner, and that's it. Everybody else is gone. Dead. Well, anybody that I would have anything to do with is dead. And I got my online friends. That's really tough not to have at least one other best friend in the world, at least one other friend. And that one other friend for me was always Stu. And I lost touch with him again over the past 2 years because I was taking care of that elderly lady. I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm holding my composure this well when finding out that I lost two of my world's best friends and favoriteest people. Like any other time in the past, I would have been running somewhere to do something, and I'm not doing that this time. And it really hurts, and it really sucks. And if I did not have my calling from Heavenly Abba, I would be absolutely lost right now and probably out doing all the wrong things or trying to do all the wrong things. Mountain Man, I meant to call you back yesterday. Oh man, if you and I knew each other face to face, you and I probably would have been just as close as I was with Stu or Vinny. But I'm talking about platonically. You know those kind of friends, Mountain Man. You know those kind of best friends I'm talking about where you could go hang out with them. They knew all your secrets and they didn't care. And if you were down to do something, they were probably right along with you. I just lost all my best friends 6 days ago. I don't have any more. I think I've lived to see me outlive all of my friends. All the ones that were worth a damn. I got you guys, though. I got you guys. I just meant like my face to face friends who I've known off the computer. So, I mean, I know you guys are on the computer, so I don't mean you. Oh, I feel alone now. I have felt alone, not lonely. I'm not talking about lonely. I'm talking about just the alone feeling. I felt alone for a long time, but now it's just like solidified. I know. Thanks for YouTube. I would love to make a trip up to Canada. They legalize drugs up there. That's where I need to go on vacation. Mountain Man Bob, only you could appreciate me saying something like that. And I say it like that because you probably know exactly how I feel to even say something like that in the first place. And I feel pretty bad. I hear shrooms are legal in Maryland, but I'm gonna put this video on private. So anyway, I've been dealing with all of this head on. Not even so much as a small sip of wine, nothing. Excuse me. And I have so much guilt and regret because I didn't call Stu more often. I actually forgot to call him in November because I got distracted. I had Stu's cell phone number up on my cell phone. All I had to do was press send, but I got distracted. And I think my godmother called me. And I was like, oh, let me talk to her before I call Stu. I should have just called Stu right then and there. I would have at least spoken to him 2 months before he died. And then I wouldn't have felt this bad. But yeah, I was going to call him when I went on a caravan to midnight to let him know I was going in front of 4.3 million people. He would have been like, Holly, I'm so proud of you. Anyway, this grieving process sucks. And I would not dare have a drink. Oh my God, no way. I'm so scared that even if I had like a beer, that it would put me in the hospital. I just don't want to yuck drink. I have no desire to. And plus, if I was going to have a beer or a drink, I'd go sit down and have one with Stu and shoot the breeze. And now, it sucks, man. I just graduate from here. Yeah. Yeah. Gave me, I told them those things scare me, so they're still sitting on the table. Shoot. If they're real shroom gummies, those things don't scare me. You know what they do to me? They make me sit there and laugh my ass off. I just sit there and laugh. I mean, of course, you get all the color and sound and feeling with it, but those things just make me laugh and find everything funny. All right, I better go in and go food shopping. Thanks for sitting with me for a little bit. No, Joe, your friendship is more than enough. Thanks, tinfoil hatter. I'm sorry, I don't mean to like gripe or complain. It's just I come here if I have any problems. So, and since I'm grieving, I'm here. Thank you, Philip. Barakas to you and Barakas to Australia too. So my book is 55 pages away from being done. I'm going to go food shopping now. And then maybe I can run my other errands tomorrow night. I just feel like getting food, and then I'm going to go back and sit in front of my computer and finish the autobiography. And as soon as it's done, I got to fix the table of contents. And as soon as I fix the table of contents, I can turn it over to you guys. I can put it up on my website. And it might be famous. Wouldn't that be awesome if it were, Philip? I need a dentist. I feel like I lost a family member losing Stu. I feel like I lost my brother. Like he just knew me. He knew my family. Like the last person to really ever know, truly, truly, deeply know me, is dead. All right. Yeah, so okay, here's the deal. February, hopefully, since I only have 55 pages left to proofread, hopefully I will definitely have my book up February 1st. If I finish it before February 1st, I will put it up before February 1st. But you'll be able to read it for free on my website, hollybaglio.com. March 1st, the publishers will make it available. Okay, just let me get the book proofread and up on the website. But it's looking like a publisher, Mudhead Publishing, will make it available here in the United States. And I may have a publisher that will handle the overseas publishing part. So I'll have two publishers, one here for America and somebody else to do like overseas, international stuff. So those two publisher things are still in the works. Okay. So I don't want to say too much, but March 1st, the publishers will make it available for publish. But I'm trying to hype my book up. So I definitely want you to read it February 1st, because when you do, you're going to want a copy. And another reason why you're going to want a copy is because all my drawings are going to be in it. 114 drawings. If I counted correctly, I might be off by one. It might be 100. I think it's 114. If I'm wrong, then it's 113 drawings you're getting. But I don't know. There's like 120. No, there's actually like 130 photos. Like once I'm done editing or proofreading my book, I may go back and add more childhood photos to it. I don't know though. I should add photos of me being an adult, but I figure you turn on the computer, you can see what I look like as an adult. I'm right here. Yeah, Mountain Man, I know. I just don't understand why Stu didn't call me. I should have called him too. But just shoulda, woulda, coulda. I hate that shoulda, woulda, coulda, and I'm beating myself up. I just don't call people enough. Partly because I just don't want to hear their criticisms of me. Or I don't want to hear advice, because I'm not looking for advice. I'm not looking to hear somebody else's input on my life. That's all I hear all day long is other people's input on my life. Like, hey, Philip. No, are you the Philip I know? No, I don't want my books to pay. What, your $2? Keep your $2. I don't want my friend's money. I mean, a physical book, like a softer hardcover, you're on your own with that. But as far as an electronic company, a copy, I don't. I do know that right now the document, my book is so big, I have a hard time. I cannot send it through email unless I do it through Google Drive. But yeah, to the vast general public, Philip, I cannot imagine giving them my book away for free. Absolutely not. I agree with you. I agree with you. So people can read it February 1st to March 1st on my website. But then March 1st, my book is coming off my website. And on March 1st, I will put a link where people can go to purchase it through the publishers. But this is a courtesy that I'm doing to everybody. So if you want to if you want my book for free, you're going to have a whole month to read it for free on my website. And to get everybody a copy, I don't know how that would work, because like I said, the document is too big. And I don't know, I'm hesitant to use the Google Drive unless I really, really know the other recipient who's getting it. Not to be anal, but there's my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal is up on my website. It's on the very first page. If people bother to scroll down past all the photos, they'll see my info. But I wanted to give my book for free. However, I'll be honest, I got cold feet after I did the interview with a caravan to midnight, and I went and I took my book down off the website. So no, if the vast general population wants to read it, they can pay the publishers to read it. No. But, before I cater to a smaller crowd, so I wanted them to have it. You know what I mean? But then when I started thinking about the whole world, it's like, wait a minute, I was trafficked already. I am not giving away my life's work for free. There is no way that's going to happen. No. But if people have a version of my autobiography up to this point, I can tell you right now, the version they have, yes, is copyrighted, but it's already outdated. I completely rewrote my book. And even now, while I'm proofreading it, I'm like tweaking it and making those perfect adjustments on it. So really, when it's released February 1st, nobody else will have read it except for me. So if it's going from my desk to you guys. That's it. Nobody else is putting a spin on it or their stamp or changing it. It's staying the way that it is. Plus another reason too, I think once Mudhead Publishing read it, they didn't really want to touch it. They just wanted to leave it the way it was. It's good. It's decent for my first book, and not being an author, and like the best thing I excelled at was poetry because I sucked at grammar. This book is good. Plus half of it's drawings. Oh, cool, Mountain Man. I'm happy to hear about it. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could join me on videos again. So, the sooner I get in here and get my food and get back home, the sooner I can get my book done. I am so excited to give it to you guys. I'm just so excited. I cannot wait for you guys to have this book. Like, I cannot get it to you soon enough. I want you to read it. It's going to be up for a whole month for free. My drawings, all of my drawings that are in the book are up on the website now. So, and the drawings specifically pertaining to the cages and the dumbs, they're on the tab Kids in a Cage. So, but again, March 1st, when my autobiography comes out via the publishers, I'm taking it off my website. I'm taking the drawings for the cages off my website, and then people will have to purchase it, and they can get it in a book. They can get the electronic version. But like, I have 26 drawings of the cages. They're reserved for my book. The other, 80 drawings, the other 80 drawings are staying up on my website. There's a lot on my website. I took like 5 days to build it. And even then, once it was all built, I had to go back and rip down a full page that I had spent 2 days building, or a day and a half building. But that's okay. I had to do the work anyway. Wow, I cannot believe I'm going to complete a task that I started. Like, Abba said to give our testimony. And I'm like, I'm a couple days away, or I'm probably less than 12 hours away from completing my book and completing all of it and having it all finished. I thought it was finished in 2019, but I knew it wasn't really finished in 2019 when I released it, because I still had 169 authors, and I wanted to end my book because nobody else talks about it and nobody else is fully reintegrated. I ended my book on full reintegration because I'm going to be that super soldier. I'm going to be that MK Ultra survivor that talks about full reintegration, because the majority of everybody you hear that says, oh, I'm MK Ultra, none of them are fully reintegrated. None of them are fully they might be fully deprogrammed, but they're not fully reintegrated. And fully reintegrated means that your alters heal, and then you become one full operating unit, no longer ripped apart in all these pieces. And so I got my dream come true. I got to end my book on full reintegration. My 169 authors are gone. Hi, Jeff. My 169 authors are gone. I'm healed of it. I'm healed of the satanic ritual abuse, the MK Ultra, and, the mind control, and the dissociative identity disorder. I don't suffer from it. Pretty cool. So my book ends on a happy ending. it ends on a happy note. And I can't wait till it's all done. You guys are going to love it. I think you're going to love it. I really like my book, but I'll be honest, I'm sick and tired of reading my stories. All right, so on that note, I'm going shopping so that way I can get home. And maybe I would love to get the book done tomorrow night. I would love to post up the book before February 1st, but I better get moving because I'm a very slow reader and 55 pages is a lot. Might not be a lot for you, but it's a lot for me. All right, beautiful, fine folks, I am off. Goodbye. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll call you back, Mountain Man.